Well, as you can see, I've now got the fly rod set up. A big thank you to Chris Crookson, who came back from the UK just a few weeks ago and bought Pi and I the fly rod. I used to be quite an avid fly fisher when I was back in the UK, but it's been 20 years since I've tried fly fishing. I used to live next door to a chap who had a trout farm, and I used to spend a lot of time on the lake. His name was Phil, and he taught me how to fly fish. Unfortunately, Phil passed away at the age of 42 from a brain tumour. It was a great loss. He was such a lovely fella, and very, very patient when it came to teaching people how to fly fish, because it's actually not easy. Takes quite a bit of practice. So after 20 years, it's the first time I've held a fly fishing rod, and now I'm going to go and find out if I can remember how to do it. I still remember the principle, but of course, you know, after all these years, I'm not sure how this is going to work out. I know Pi is very excited. She really likes fishing, and she's never tried this before, so we'll give it a go and see how it works out. Now, the principle to fly fishing, of course, is 10 o'clock and 1 o'clock. So 10 o'clock forward, 1 o'clock back. And the idea is to keep the line in the air and then finally cast it onto the water. So we'll see how it goes. And then once you've got the line on the water, after that, it's just a case of letting the fly do the job. And I used to do what you call a figure of 8. I'll see if I can show you. And all I used to do is this. Just slowly bring it in. And sometimes you can stream it like this. It really is just a case of taking your time with it. I used to love it. Absolutely used to love it. But it's going to take a fair bit of practice again. Okay. And then we'll give you some more line out. Yeah, and then, so what you want to do is hold your line in your hand here. And then you want to go 1 o'clock to there, let the line go taut, and then 10 o'clock. Yeah? 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And as you go outwards, you let out more line. So you just let it out a little bit, yeah? So there, 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 there. It's just a case of feeling it on the back when it goes taut, and then, but you don't want to try and rush it. So think of a clock, yeah, and you, just stand there just for a second, and I'll just help you, yeah. You don't need to let any line out at this point, yeah. So you want to go 1 o'clock, then 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Stop it there. 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 10 o'clock. It does take a lot of practice though. No, you're going back too far. Yeah, you're going back too far and too forward. Yeah, just hold it there. Yeah, so hold the line with that hand, not, yeah. So line this hand, rod this hand. So 1 o'clock, stop there. Yeah, 10 o'clock, stop there. 1 o'clock, 10 o'clock. There, that's it. And then let line out when you throw forward. A really experienced fly fisherman will never look back. He just knows where the line is. They know that it's 1 o'clock there, yeah. And you don't want it at an angle here. It's got to be upright. You want it there, bang, there, there. The more line that you get out, the slower you start to go. There you go. And then the last cast lays out like that. So the fly just lays on the water, and then you start bringing her in, and you can do a figure of 8 like this. Think about it coming backwards and forwards. Yeah. What you're doing, yeah, what you're actually doing here is this. Yeah, what you want to do. Now, when you've got a little bit of line, yeah, you've got to be quick. But as you start letting out, see, look, you can stop almost. There, stop, there, stop, there. Oh. She loves fishing, and I think that once she gets the hang of this, it'll be a real joy. I know I used to absolutely love it, and still do. And it's just starting to come back, the feel. I guess it's like riding a bike, isn't it? You know, once you know how, you don't really forget. It's just practice again. Here's a quick tip for you. If you've never tried this before, then at the end of your float line, just put in your tracer line, which is normal fishing line, but don't tie a fly to it. Just do it dry, and it allows you to sort of get the hang of it without getting snagged up. It's almost like you're a little bit trying to fight the line. You see me, I'm not doing this or that. Yeah, it's just flicking the wrist there, and feeling the line as it goes. And this is the point, you've got to feel it. And then there you go like that. See how far you can get out?
Good, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah, but imagine a fly at the end of that right now, and it's floating on the water. And as you start to move it, yeah, she's hooked on it. It really is all about feel and feeling the line in the air. Well, it took me a few attempts to get the hang of it again, but yeah, I cast out almost to the other end of the pond that time, so yeah, pretty good. Again, I used to absolutely love it. Well, we'll let Pi do a bit more practice and we'll let you know how we get on. Well, guys, we just had a great time, trying out the fly fishing. Pi's certainly obviously not used to it, but she's getting better at it. So yeah, with a bit more practice, I think she'll just do just fine. You've got it. You've certainly got it. It just needs a little bit more practice. It does take a lot of work, yeah, but it is just immense fun. I think this is the best type of fishing of all. Right.
In the mind, if you not run quick, you're gonna hurt.
Lovely, isn't she? Lovely wife. Yeah. Right, you hungry? Because I'm starving. Let's go home and get something to eat. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Somebody asked me about the solar power at the farm and regarding cooking, would we be using an electric cooker? The answer to that is no, we actually cook on gas. One of the reasons most people here cook on gas is the fact that there's so many power cuts. So yeah, at least if the power goes out, you can still cook. What we do is we go to town and we basically get these 15 kilogram containers, sort of gas bottles. And that particular one will last us about 3 to 4 months. The cost for the 15 kg gas canister is 400 baht, so it's not overly expensive. So we'll be using that here at the house, and yeah, when we do build, we'll be using it to the farmhouse as well. Now this little one here is a 4 kg canister, and it lasts well over 6 months, but we only ever use it at the farm. Pi says she can't remember how much one of them costs, but we're going to go and fill it up, so we'll find out. Are you ready to go to Shenzhen Town then?
Yeah.
Okay then, let's go. Look at that face, look. Come on. Well, we're at the gas shop and it's 165 baht to fill up that little one. Which is not bad. Again, it'll last 6 months or more, this one, because we just use it at the farm. It basically means that, we can get a hot meal at the farm, so it's really, really cool. I sent Bob the preliminary sort of floor plans for the house, and he came back and he did a 3D render for us of the first unit, the bedroom and bathroom. It looks really, really nice, as you can see. So yeah, it looks like things are moving along quite nicely. Pi had a chat with one of the locals today, and apparently the government are currently doing a scheme on solar power. Obviously, it's green energy, so they're promoting it, and they're basically subsidising 50% of the cost. So we're going to look into that as well. Okay? Brilliant. Yep. Okay. Right, time to go and get a bite to eat. I'm absolutely starving. Well, I had sweet and sour chicken for lunch, and it was absolutely fantastic. Now, there's a crisis in the household. I've run out of mint chocolate ice cream, so I've got to come into Tesco here and get some.
Eat too much.
Yeah, eat too much of it, I know.
Only you are not eat yet,
You didn't eat any? You don't like it?
I like it. I like.
You like
you
it?
Eat all.
Well, you just had to be a bit quicker then, won't you? Have they got any? This is the big question. There it is. Mint chocolate ice cream. How nice is that? Well, I didn't actually notice, but they actually cut the rice. Yeah, I didn't notice, I don't know why, but there you go, the rice has been cut. Oh, the last part of it, it's all been harvested at the top. It was just this last bit to do. Coming down the farm road this evening, there's loads and loads of trucks full of rice, so there's been an awful lot of rice harvesting in the area. Yep, it does churn up that road a bit though. Oh, it is getting worse, that main farm road, but again, nothing we can do about that. That's down to the local administration to sort. And you can see the fish are hungry because they're starting to come towards us now. It's nearly 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And so we estimate now we probably got about another hour and a half at max before it's pitch black out here. And Pi and I are here for the night. Yes, it's our turn on the farm. Lovely. Peace and quiet. I've got my book. And it should be quite nice out here. It's not cold this evening, so be alright. My book of choice this evening is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I'm about a quarter of a way through it. I've not actually read any of the books, and I don't know why, but for some reason I found this book and I thought I'd give it a go. It's actually a pretty good read. Way better than the movies, but generally books always are. Yeah, we're now starting to see the clouds dissipate, so should be okay. Not that it's any worry if it rains, because we've got a roof over our heads, so no worries. Well guys, that's about all from Pi and I today. Whatever you guys do, have a fantastic day and stay safe. Don't forget, please subscribe, share and like. It does make a huge difference to our channel. And Pi and I, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now guys.
See you tomorrow.